Alright, check this out.
Steady on man with a black craft, coming through your door like a backdraft. Stay suited up like we hazmat. Black robe sitting on the back pad. Broomstone sitting in arrangements of greatness. Lifting the veil to speak with the faceless. Go hits and pale, the circle surrounds. Tendrils are weaving and splitting the ground. The sleeper awakens from ages of rest. Belching in violent sulfuric breath. Grabbing companions and tear it in half. Only one left, he saved me for last. Said my submission was greatly surpassed by nations of forests and creatures of mass. Spoken a tongue that's never been heard. Somehow understand his words. Great old ones, we're calling out to find our way. We pay so much for a life that just lasts a day. We have no love, stand aside or just keep our pace. We pass them up, sacrifices are made with grace. It's the great old ones, we're calling out to find our way. We pay so much for a life that just lasts a day. We have no love, step aside or just keep our pace. We pass them up, sacrifices are made with grace. Instructing me to spread the message to whomever hears. A ruling iron fist and dictating out of fear. Granting me visions of blood and gore inside my house. Picking bits of brain out of my beard where corpses found. Direct me through telepathy, a voice inside my spine. I don't need your beliefs, I accomplish in due time. If your mind isn't open, I do it myself. Grabbing the cleaver I seen on the shelf. Led by the dreamer of murderous rage. Blood on my fingers, I'm turning the page. Voice of the future, I'm starting an age. Match me in battle, bring in a new phase. This is an age of progression, it's taking some time. If you're learning the lesson of piercing your dreams, seeming to seem until it is draining you of your essence. Walking soft, never seen in mirrors reflection. We'll be making moves till our own final ascension. The great old ones, we're calling out to find our way. We pay so much for a life that just lasts a day. We have no love, stand aside or just keep our pace. We pass them up, sacrifices are made with grace. The great old ones, we're calling out to find our way. We pay so much for a life that just lasts a day. We have no love, stand aside or just keep our pace. We pass them up, sacrifices are made with grace. Elevate, I have been waiting for years. Stealing what you have been holding so dear. Gone in the breath, the light in the mist. Controlling minds and fighting with fists. Stand back while you're thinking that you can conquer us. We disavow you with our bare hands. Our strength is monstrous. Trample bodies underneath and live as stuff of legends. With acts so reprehensible, the cruelty can't be questioned. While he's swinging to decapitate, for the neck to the guts I eviscerate. Blade so sharp when I keep it straight. Cutting through flesh that is left in my wake. Digging your grave, the dreamer is praised. Gaining godhood in this exchange. Trading my life for power unmatched. Carrying it for the souls that I catch. Great old ones, we're calling out to find our way. We pay so much for a life that just lasts a day. We have no love, stand aside or just keep our pace. We pass them up, sacrifices are made with grace. The great old ones, we're calling out to find our way. We pay so much for a life that just lasts a day. We have no love, stand aside or just keep our pace. We pass them up, sacrifices are made with grace. That's one of my new songs called Great Old Ones. If you didn't pick that up, you can go ahead and head to the next beat. Once again, y'all, I am Introverse. I want to shout out to RVA Mag and Secret Bonus Level, Noah Page, everybody for having me here. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I performed. So as you can see, I'm a little rusty, especially on this song. Thank you. Thank you, Archduke. We're gonna work right through this. This one's called Pandora. Yeah. Exhaustion played against broken cello strings. Make the whole section sing between his keys and screams. In a voice that bows with sorrowful notes. Conductor's hands stay busy with a knife to his throat. True communication and futility of flesh. As vibrato and velocity shape the air in my chest. Roar like a paper tiger and pounce as such on my prey when I'm flipping through the air doing stunts. Resting my brow on an iron shoulder for the heat. Fire with fire, let the crescendo release. Movements build with variations on a theme. Minor scales, majorly highlighting the theme. Sending waves through my body like a note from an octave bass. Realign assemblage points, death and I consummate. This type of illumination isn't commonplace. Running through my brain, thinking of moves that I gotta make. Storm clouds always rain on my compositions, but I don't complain. It's the position that I live in. Try to be chill when I know that I'm not, but I thrive when I'm opening Pandora's box. Storm clouds always rain on my compositions, but I don't complain, it's the position that I live in. Try to be chill when I know that I'm not, but I thrive when I'm opening Pandora's box. Watch it turn your head like it was soon started playing. Thicker clouds on lower register that I can lay in. Carrying the melody, molded from my illness. Forgetting like a goldfish, but imprinted with feeling. Dissonance, threading the needle and moving through. Worming its way towards my personal issues. I can't drown out what's loud enough to shake my own foundation and rattling my mental state. Accented like neon across the edges of a nightclub. Analogies so grabbing it'll probably raise Christ up. The tones light up the room between fumes. During interludes, rolling cones and blowing brooms. Float over your heads, I dive underneath. Roaming underground, earthworms in my teeth. Melodies warp and I'm blind to scores. Piloting a lemon down an unsettling course. Storm clouds always rain on my compositions, but I don't complain, it's the position that I live in. Try to be chill when I know that I'm not, but I thrive when I'm opening Pandora's box. Storm clouds always rain on my compositions, but I don't complain, it's the position that I live in. Try to be chill when I know that I'm not, but I thrive when I'm opening Pandora's box. If you ever feel like you just do best when your back is against the wall, don't we all? Once again, that one's called Pandora. If you want to check out my material, just go to soundcloud.com/GilboTBaggins. If you see the profile picture, Mr. Leahy on the front page, you're in the right place. All right, we can go on to that next one.
Yeah.
All right, so me and Van Silk did this song. Van Silk is on the hook and the ad-libs. And the Macho Man Randy Savage fuckery. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight, but we're gonna do it.
I draw my sword out the sheet. I lay your whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth. Homie don't want no beef. I break your neck with my knee. Conan.
I draw my sword out the sheet. I lay you whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth. Homie don't want no beef. I break your neck with my knee. Conan. You look like you crawl through the grass to get your prey. Between the blades you slither, betraying treacherous ways. I have been seeing through your glass house every time you lash out. Lost your zen and all your ends come in the room, get laughed out. I sidestep where you digest and I set out on a journey. Mountain peaks and desert plains are guaranteed to keep me surly. I got swept up in a dust cloud, battle axe getting bust out. Runs on my blades, I'm slicing for days. Bitch, I'm going for your guts now. I draw my sword out the sheath, I lay your whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth, homie don't want no beef. I break your neck with my knee, Conan. I draw my sword out the sheath, I lay your whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth, homie don't want no beef.
I break your neck with my knee, Conan.
Dead cities and collapsed homes, decorated with the owner's bones. Crime only gave me strength, so I'm walking these lands alone. Riches and adventure are all that I hope to see. The waters in this cave concealing gold beyond your dreams. Paltry wealth aside, I set my sights on cursed weapons. Sapping health from who I strike so that I'm never stressing. Raiders and villages living in fear of the wrath that I bring to their kin. Conquering monsters that live in the deepest and darkest of Stygian pits. I draw my sword out the sheath, I lay your whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth, homie don't want no beef. I break your neck with my knee, Conan.
I draw my sword out the sheet. I lay your whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth. Homie don't want no beef. I break your neck with my knee, Conan.
Worshipping gods of the cannibal clan. Yag is lord in this foreign land. Wiping the dirt off my dusty hands. Warm food in the fire, shit must be grand. Only just began, I've been here. Staying in tune to what I'ma hear. Licking the blood off my tip of my spear. Waters can fill with your sorrows and tears. North of the love and the freedom. They're breaking their ranks as soon as I see them. Trashing their village, they're bound to be heated. Flames at their heels, I know that they feel it. Armies retreat when they mention my name. Words of my battle will travel the plains. Blood never settles on sands beneath. And life without war is a fantasy. I draw my sword out of the sheath. I lay your whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth. Homie don't want no beef. I break your neck with my knee, Conan. I draw my sword out the sheath. I lay your whore in my sheets. Gold in my teeth. Homie don't want no beef. I break your neck with my knee, Conan.
I take my fucking sword out and I'll cut your fucking head off, you fucking punk.
Alright, you can go on to that next one. spirits away. They seem to fly, but it's more like they float. Gliding on the light for the wind through chilly coasts. I barely had time to say hello and then put up my coat before I had to wrap my brain, begin to search high and low. Vacancy wave around my head like I'm a matador. Driving every escaping the ground until I'm saddle sore. Traded in for shots and a fresh rolled L. Try to remain humble so my chest don't swell. Turn the eye on myself so I can find what's gone before I'm seeing helter-skelter and gasoline on my lawn. Somewhere in the haze of smoke, seeing taking lazy toes. Horning minded odds and both are taking on crazy roles. Try to maintain but can't find ways to cope. Been running down my fears, but now it's time to face my hopes. Pray that I can handle it with a little bit more grace than most. Other hand is looking like turning into a faceless ghost. I move through the atmosphere, keep it calm. Put gas in the whip so I can go to see it all. But the beauty doesn't matter if I'm feeling incomplete. The voices in my mental turn to symphonies. I move through the atmosphere, keeping calm. Put gas in the whip so I can go to see it all. But the beauty doesn't matter if I know I'm incomplete. The voices in my mental turn to symphonies. It's like the age notes of older souls are flowing through my veins. I stay behind the pack whenever I cruise a lane. Tangible detachment, you can feel it in the air. Kinda like the vacancy when my inner self was there. It's an endless search, lonely journey to the end of earth. Separate myself from the air, rejoining with the dirt. Serene in all the ways I need when all I seek is peace. Crushing burning coals underneath my bare feet. Whatever part of self I lost is found in my intention. It's self-obsession, like Narcissus with his reflection. Others are mentioned, but I ain't here to get the message. Feel invincible when ego's here for my protection. Eventually dissolve from all the acid taking pause. Crawling down the halls for memories in the stalls. Clawing for an answer, nail fragments in the door. Drag back down to stew in the earth's core. I move through the atmosphere, keep it calm. Put gas in the whip so I can go to see it all. But the beauty doesn't matter if I'm feeling incomplete. The voices in my mental turn to symphonies. I move through the atmosphere, keeping calm. Put gas in the whip so I can go to see it all. But the beauty doesn't matter if I know I'm incomplete. The voices in my mental turn to symphonies. Yo, thanks for rocking with me. Anybody that's out there, do my flubs and all. I love y'all, I appreciate it. It's been a fucking minute. Feels great to be out here. Shout out Secret Bonus Level, Noah Page, RVA Mag, 2T Entertainment, Van Silk, Gritty City, fucking